All right, what's up? It is January 5th at 3:13 a.m. I wrote up my goals on the first, but actually just now I just did like a numbered list of the goals, but just now I did I call them inputs. I did like bullet points underneath the goals of more specifically like what I need to do to achieve them. I didn't go into like crazy detail cuz it's all pretty self-explanatory for the most part. Like I know what I need to do. Um like I've set these goals before and just haven't reached them, but I'm going to read out just my at first just the 11 goals that I wrote out, and then I'll go through them individually. I don't know how long this video will be. Um, I'll go through individually and just talk about like what the inputs I put for, what inputs I put for them. Rocking the Bucky's wearable blanket, crazy, crazy fit. But yeah, I gotta get to bed soon, so hopefully it's not gonna be too long of a video. But I wanted to make this because I feel like I've done. I think 2022 was the first year that I set like actual goals for like bettering myself. That didn't go the best, but 2022 was a great year still. 2023, I remember I set goals. 2024, I set goals. I'm pretty sure. I remember I didn't really last year. I did last year, but I did like later. I didn't like. I didn't like do it on like New Year's Eve or whatever. I think I did it more like in February, which is fine. I do think that a lot of people, myself included, I'm literally an example of this. Like set goals, like oh new year, new me, and then like nothing happens from it. Um, so that's where I like kind of when I was talking about my inputs are shorter because I already know what I need to do because a lot of this is carrying over from my goals that I set from like last summer and last fall. But new year, still I do enjoy setting goals for the new year. It's almost like a refresh. And like I said, I'm making this video or like I was going to say I'm making this video because basically a year from now, January 1st, 2027, I'm just kind of wondering how it'll be. I've never made like a video of myself reading out the goals and like talking about it. Um, so even if this video is like 4 hours, which would be crazy because that'd be 7:15 a.m. Um, I'd still be looking forward to watch it. Sorry, I'm like have hiccups. Um, at the end of the year and just figure out if I look different, um, if like my bank account's different, if I'm a different person, like all that stuff. Because a year, it really doesn't seem like that much time. I remember exactly, I got Snapchat memories this morning a year ago today. I was watching Code Geass at like 5 a.m. I had like the timestamp, but I like remember that like it was yesterday. So a year, like sure it's a while, but like looking back, it went by so fast. Um, so I know that there will be a time in the future I'm watching this video back, and I'm either like really proud of myself, or I'm like, it's another one of it's the same thing every year. I guess it's another one of the never-ending like cycle. But I know it's gonna be different for this year. So on that note, um, my first goal is work out 5 times a week and then cardio along with that, and then maintain a healthy diet. The second goal is lose weight, be around 180 pounds, and working towards a great physique. The third goal is become a day trader. The fourth goal is make my first $10,000 online. The fifth goal is obtain my Network Plus certification. The sixth goal is read 12 personal development or business books, or really just like educational books. Anything within that nonfiction kind of that'll make myself a better person. Um, the seventh goal is to track and budget my finances and invest $5,000. 8 is help the community more. 9 is travel more, and then I listed some cities: Dallas, Seattle, Chicago, and New York City. 10 is read more manga and finish all the physical manga that I have. And then 11, catch up to One Piece. You can see the last two, they're like, especially the last one, they're kind of like silly goals. Or I don't know about silly, just like not as maybe deep as the other ones, but still figured I'd put them on there. Like, obviously, I'm not going to prioritize catching up to One Piece over like making $10,000 online. Um, and I'm gonna prioritize reading manga over One Piece because reading is better than sitting in front of a TV, even if it is comics. Anyways, first goal, I'm now to the inputs. First goal, work out 5 times a week in cardio with cardio and maintain a healthy diet. Like I said, there's 3 bullet points for this, but I really know what to do. Just 5 times a week weightlifting and then cardio after that. I'm also might be doing like a basketball league, like a rec basketball league, so that could be good cardio too. And then I put besides this bullet point, non-negotiable, like 5 times a week in the gym. It's just non-negotiable. It's really as easy as that. Then 2 to 2,400 calories and 180 grams of protein daily, or 2,000 to 2,400 calories. I really like the 2,200 area, but especially if I'm on days that I work out and do like basketball or more cardio or something, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm 30 calories over, or oh, I'm like, when I have this protein shake, but it's gonna be like 2,400 calories instead of 2,200. So that's where I just want to give myself some breathing room a little bit, but and also I'm gonna be implementing like intermittent fasting. I'm actually gonna add a bullet point right now for that, intermittent fasting, because I need to do some more research into it, but I believe it's like you set eating windows, and I think for me, I'd have to figure out my schedule, but maybe like an eating window of 12 to 8. I'll really just have to see. I'll have to look into that more. And then then the final input is cheat day Sunday, and can low key go crazy if you don't miss a single day at the gym for the week. Not like 10,000 calories, but like you can have like a cheat breakfast, a cheat lunch, and then like a decent dinner. Compared to like, oh, I can have like one Rice Krispie bar, because like I've lost weight by doing this, by having a really good week, being locked in for 6 days, and then like just going crazy for the 7th day, just like watching like movies and just like down in snacks, and then it's not even like that worth it, because like you just feel like really unhealthy, like it just like you just don't feel good, but then like you lock back in, and you still will lose weight, but I'm probably gonna just not, I guess to go crazy is like the wrong word, just, but like I'm gonna have like just whatever I want to eat that day, but if I don't miss a single day at the gym. So if I miss a day at the gym, well, 22 to 2,400 or 2,000 to 2,400 calories. Second goal, lose weight, be around 180 pounds, and working towards a great physique. And then the input for this is just weigh myself every Sunday morning. A picture of myself in the front and in the back. I've been doing this weekly. Third goal is become a day trader. And I know it's like very vague, but I wanted to keep it vague. But one of 3 inputs. The first is just finish all my mentors' video content. The second is understand my model. And the third one is put in the reps on the charts and just follow my rules for that. And then the fourth goal is make my first $10,000 online. And I know $10,000, like, it's a ton of money, but like you might think I'm like setting a goal like it's too low, I guess, because I have a whole year. But really, why I put $10,000 is I just want to like prove to myself that making money online is possible, because it just still seems so crazy to me that like you can make money from sitting right here where I am right now. I can make money from that. And like obviously, yeah, sure, I'd love to make like 50 grand a month, but that's not what I'm focusing on this year. I'm focusing on getting myself into the position where I can make 50 grand a year. So I'm not gonna worry about all that. And unrelated kind of, but it has to do with money. I'm not one for like designer stuff, but I did see like a nice Louis Vuitton wallet. It's $500, which is crazy for a wallet. But I like told myself, yo, at the end of the year, if you like make $10,000 online, you can buy that wallet, because, and if I don't want it, then that's fine. Like I'm not gonna force myself to buy it. But like right now, it seems like something cool to have. But I was like, I'm not gonna be the type of guy. Quick side story. I remember flying, just like basic economy, and this dude next to me had a Louis Vuitton suitcase. Like, maybe it was real, maybe it was fake, but I'm assuming it was real. It's just kind of funny because like, you think someone with a Louis Vuitton suitcase would be flying private, not private, at least in first class. But that's not for me to worry about. I was just speaking Louis Vuitton. But yeah, so make $10,000 online, and that's mainly just to prove to myself that making money online is possible. My bullet point for here said through trading, and if there's no payout by June, start an online side hustle. Not giving up on trading. I just mean like in the summer I'll have more time, so I'm gonna explore other options. I'll see then, but maybe TikTok Shop. I have an online friend who does that, and he sent me some stuff that I've been looking into. But right now I'm focusing on trading, so that's on the back burner. TikTok Shop and whatever another online side hustle would be. And then the fifth is obtain my CompTIA Network Plus certification. That's for my cybersecurity major. It's something that I want to do personally. And my input for this, my bullet point, is lock in for a month, complete the Udemy course, and then pass it. And that's self-explanatory. The next goal is read 12 personal development business nonfiction books. I went over that. And just the input is read 15 pages daily, and that should carry on to about one book a month. And then the seventh goal, track and budget my finances and invest $5,000. The first input is, right now I'm using Google Sheets. Just continue using that or look into alternatives. I was thinking about setting up actual budget on my Raspberry Pi. I'll have to see. And then the second input is learn more about investing and then invest accordingly. I don't just want to throw $5,000 into NVIDIA or something. I want to do it wisely. And obviously, if I end up making a lot of money, I'm going to invest more than $5,000, but that just was a good half of the $10,000 goal. And then the eighth goal is help the community more. And then the input is more so just explaining what I mean. It's just like volunteering, giving out meals or gift cards to homeless people, just all that kind of stuff. Just trying to be a better citizen, I guess. And then the ninth goal is just travel more. And then the input is just don't be afraid to book solo trips, take road trips, just explore the country, really. And then the 10th goal, read more manga, finish all the physical manga that I have. You can see the Naruto box sets behind me. That's all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. It's like 72 books? Yeah, it's 72 books. And then I have all of Berserk to read. That shit kind of sucks, but I'm going to read it. It's pretty mid. But then I have all of Vagabond. I have all of Blue Lock, all of JJK, all of Death Note. And I think that's all I have, maybe a few random things. But read all of those series. Just because right now they're just sitting on my shelf looking pretty. So I want to actually use them, and it's just my hobby. And then the 11th goal, catch up to One Piece. Not that deep, but figured I'd put it on there. And then my input for this is I just watch it during cardio, like while on the treadmill, or if I have free time. So yeah, those are my inputs for the goals, and video's not too long actually, so that's kind of fire. But I guess before I end the video, I just want to say to my future self, looking back at this, I hope you can like say you're proud of what you did in the year. I'm sure it's not gonna be perfect. I'm sure it's gonna take a little bit, but I think all these goals are all like so attainable. Like honestly, I probably should have challenged myself more, but I'm really like a beginner at all this. I still want to say, so I'm more so like just want to try, because like in the past I've set crazy goals. That's why I was talking about 2022 to now. Like those past 4 years I've set crazy goals, and guess what? I haven't really achieved them, I guess you could say. So I don't want to be like make $1 online. I want it to still be somewhat of a challenge. Like $10,000, that's a lot of money. But all these goals are still like if I complete all these, or at least like the more important ones, like if I'm at 180 pounds, if I'm a day trader, if at least I've made money online, if I'm like read a lot, and then I just like have traveled and I'm like more helpful in my community, then I'd be a way different person than I am right now, which would be the end goal, I guess, of the year, you could say, is just to be a different person than I am now. So yeah, just to my future self, thank you in advance, I guess, for putting in the work, and I hope that, I don't know, you're just like chilling right now, watching this video, maybe like drinking some hot chocolate or some shit, and just being like, you finally did it. I don't want to get corny, but that's just what I'm thinking right now. So yeah, anyway, I have a whole year ahead of me. Like I said, it doesn't seem like that much time, but it low-key is, because all these seasons that I'm going through, like, not even close to spring, and then summer, and then fall and winter, and then a year from now, winter again. So like, that's a lot of time. All these goals can be completed within that time frame. But I don't know how much I'll post on this channel, because I'm really just trying to like do random videos like this, so might be a while, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, it's a January 5th, 3:28 a.m., 2026. Let's make this a good ass year.